Hey guys, Kay here. This will be my first Shadowverse Worlds Beyond video. I'm doing, I guess a deck profile, deck tech, whatever you want to call it for these. This is on Control Haven. I use this exact list to climb all the way to a B rank in Diamond League or whatever. I don't know exactly what qualifies you to be quote unquote good, I guess. Like people talking about Diamond. I'm in the Diamond group and I'm in B right now. This is the Control Haven list I've been playing with. I've really enjoyed it. I think now in the higher ranks it might not perform as well. It's a little bit tougher. People are playing way cleaner here. But if you're into Control, I implore you to try this list out. It's been a lot of fun. So we'll go through it really quick, and then we'll have some games after this to show you part of my climb that I recorded when I live streamed my climb to be. So like any Control deck here, we got the Serene Sanctuaries as a 3 of. It's just a really good amulet we can get off of Rodeo and so forth. Bellring Angels, Phil Dow, very good 2-drop. It's just a 2-drop threat that's just really good to tempo out even on 2, because if it doesn't get answered, eventually you can Evo and remove something. So it usually requires them to answer it relatively quickly. It's also good in matchups where you need to just play a quote-unquote bad tempo deck essentially, and to be able to apply pressure early, because you know your opponent isn't going to be doing much until to mid to late games. Like a lot of times against Rune, they spend a lot of time just drawing cards and casting spells that don't do too much, and they don't have too much removal until they get to like around turn 5 when they're at 5 play points, and then they get Anagrea. Pact of the Beast Princess, very good 2-drop 2. You get a 4/4 Tiger off of it. You get to abuse it a bit. Apollo is a 2 of. This is kind of to shore up the aggro matchups, and like kind of ping off all the like stragglers and like these token decks against Sword and like fairies. This card could be switched out if you're not running into that too often. I recommend maybe trying the Priestess of the Cudgel version in this. I forget the name of the card. It's the 4-drop one that banishes things, because banishing is a very not many things have the keyword to banish things, so you can stop people's last words or whatever. So that's an option worth looking at. It has a decent super evil that you should probably never use. Dose of Holiness here, really good removal and incremental heal. We do play as a 3. Divine Thunder, also hard removal for a lot of the big things, because like I said, we're playing Control. We just want to pop the big things off the board and then push our advantage through our late game tools. Next, Divine Thunder and Soul Cure Sister is a really good combo when you're at 10 play points. A lot of times if they play one big thing and you need a heal, you can Divine Thunder, Soul Cure Sister to go ahead and heal 5. We play 3 of the Guardian of Water here. This is a really good anti-aggro card that also heals you. A lot of times you will be, if you're going second, you'll kind of like not really look to remove too many things off the board or waste too many cards early. You kind of want to just use your coin, your extra play point essentially on turn 4 to play this out on 4 and Evo it to clear up and get as much maximum value as you can and get that incremental heal. Unholy Vessel here, this card is actually insane. You want to set this up as soon as possible, so sometimes on turn 5 you still have your extra play point. You can just slam this out if there's nothing threatening you. If there is something threatening you, you slam it out and pop the board. That way your Maves get turned online immediately. Next, we have one of Olivia, Heroic Dark Angel. I like this card because I prefer having a little bit more draw potential in this deck. Having only the 1-drop amulet as kind of your draw engine is never enough. And I felt like Olivia, Heroic Dark Angel helps kind of shore up occasion when you have an extra super evo to clear some things out, draw cards, heal a little bit, and just get good value off of this card. It's just a very strong, powerful legendary. You don't really want to spend your super evos on it. It's just another extra draw card essentially. There's a lot of turns where you can do like Olivia into Guardian of Water when you're at 10 play points. That's a lot of times is when things like that is going to happen. Other times is like your opponent doesn't clear everything off the board, you can play Olivia, Super Evo Olivia, Super Evo the other thing, so you can get extra face damage that way and just add more threats to the board. Mave is a really big key component to set up certain turns with this deck. It's kind of like a deterrent for people to really play anything too big, because whenever this gets removed, we're going to end up with an Unholy Vessel to just remove off the board. A lot of times the game plan is Unholy Vessel on 6, Mave on 7. If they clear it, you can pop the board and go into a Lapis on 8, this is one of the key ways we take advantage of our control engine essentially, is that we get infinite value. Like every other turn we get a Lapis with Storm. We can 7 damage them or use it as extra removal on the board, because as the game goes on, a lot of time we will have the advantage the longer the game goes on. Rodeo is a really powerful 7-drop. This is another 7-drop. I look to either play on 6 if I'm going second, or just play on 7 if I'm able to clear up their board and everything. This is like a fake draw 3 that eventually will draw you 2 more, because it usually gets 3 amulets out of your deck. All the 3 class and lower ones, which are all very, very powerful. This card, surprisingly, I didn't think it was going to do a lot of work, but after playing with it a lot, I actually do like it a lot. Like I said earlier, Lapis here is just kind of like our biggest win con. A lot of times we are looking to get a turn where we either get to clear their board off of a Vessel amulet and then play this, so there's nothing on board and they have to respond to it and remove it, because if they do remove it, they're basically wasting cards on a card that will just come back infinitely and have Storm every single other turn, which is very aggravating for them to deal with and plan forward. Moving forward, that is. Otherwise, a lot of times too, if they only play one big thing, you'll play Lapis Super Evo it or Evo it to clear their thing, because we're just looking to get this out as soon as possible so we can start taking advantage of like this this crest effect essentially. Finally, Jean is the other big win con. Usually a lot of times when Lapis comes back, when it has Storm, you can drop a Jean, clear up their board a bit, and give your Seraph +2/+4. A lot of times on 10, you're looking to play Jean with one of your 2-drops. And one of the key things to consider too with Olivia and Jean is that whenever a Pact of the Beast Princess pops off, you can always Olivia that turn, even if it's on turn 7 and you don't have a 2-drop to really follow up, because you can Super Evo Olivia and Super Evo the Tiger, or you can Jean and the buff the Tiger as well. But a lot of times when you play Jean, you want it to be either you're playing it with Lapis before 10 or on 10 with another 2-drop when possible. Even a Bellring Angel is fine. But that's kind of the deck. Oh, and then we have the one of Ruler of Kokidis. This card is kind of the control breaker, mirror breaker, essentially. We just either go so long where they're trying to deck us out, we get 10 new cards on our deck. Everything we draw off the top is insanely powerful. Otherwise, too, there's some things you can do when you know you want to. Is Serene Sanctuary. If you have it set up, it's going to pop next turn. You play Kokidis on the board, or Kokidis or whatever. And then the next turn, you're going to get 3 draws from that deck. And a lot of times getting 3 draws from that deck immediately is more than enough to win the game. But yeah, this is the deck list. There's a QR code at the top right-hand corner. Hopefully you guys enjoy the games. This is good. We can play slower in this matchup, right? Like, I kind of want to get this out on 7. Maybe we hold Sarah, because I only played 2. Probably don't need this early. You can kind of just chillax here, right? I guess we don't know if they're playing aggro, even though they skipped turn 1. This is maybe just ramp dragon. So we amulet. So next turn, this plus Bellringer to clear the 2/2. Yeah, they're playing nothing else. So this is probably just ramp dragon. Ooh, but it's probably still this to clear, because then we can start getting some face damage in. They cleared it? Oh, okay, yeah, it makes sense. So next turn we can just Vessel, because I don't really have anything else to use my extra play point on. That seems like the best value. Do I just want to blow up this board though? Probably not, right? I could use an Evo, clear both things. 3 play points left over. I think if I do that play, I think that's fine. I'm left with a 4/1. They have like no cards in hand at this point. So we just run out the resources at this point. 2, and Bellringer following this. It seems like a okay play.
潰しちゃおうね。
我が星が下すは楽天。任せて任せて。
毎度あり。
Didn't really get to use my extra play point, so it's kind of a waste. But next turn we get a rodeo on 6 if we want. Do need a heal though, for sure. Is Soul Cure's sister actually the play? Rodeo Super Evo kills this, generates me this stuff. It kind of feels bad, but maybe it's just Rodeo. It's probably not going to be played this game.
全員と共にブスッとちょっと強くするねバンダイ
任せて任せて
Do I die from 12 here? No, right? Like, I'm like, we just hold this. We just hold this for the heal 1 and the deal 4 if they play something big. Stop it. The question here is, I put myself to 10 here. I can do this plus this to 10, put this down to 1. Suddenly getting rid of the 3-drop is kind of awkward. I can just self instead. That's probably better, because then I have to get the reward as well. Do I just pop this right now? I think I just save it, because I have lethal on board already. There's no reason to really pop it. Oh my god, my cat is acting ridiculous right now. She wants attention so bad. There you go. I'll just win next turn, right? Oh, I don't win. I actually popping this was more important. I was kind of worried they were just gonna like blow up the board. Another storm card kills me if I just unholy them, right? Is it just Jean to clear board? They have a 2-card hand. I think Jean's the play. This still gives me lethal. They have to get through a 9-9 here. The Haven Mirror. So this is going to be a really slow match. Cocutus is super important in this matchup. Lapis early is super important. Olivia's kind of whatever here. I don't know if we really need Divine Thunder. I mean, they could be like Storm Haven or something. I'm going first. I think this is fine. We'll just pitch these because these are just like winning the game really hard. I can just curve out on 8 and 10 this. So this is like 4 damage on the board, right? To my face if they pop this. The second bell ringer has hit the towers. Evo, get the draw. Yeah. Maybe the amulet setups in the earlier in the game is just like a little bit more important. This kind of answers everything. So they can pop this to clear this if they want to and just get 2 face damage in. I feel like damage in this matchup doesn't really matter too much until you get till like basically turn 10. Because there's just so much like healing involved. Oh wow. I'll burn a card there. Luckily burn a card that probably doesn't matter here. We just set up some amulets here, because next turn we're gonna go with this. Do I wanna... I don't need to do that, we'll just do this. Next turn I do get a rodeo, which is nice. What am I discarding with that? Maybe the Divine Thunder? No reason to evo this, just because they have this on the board. Just kind of awkward. Unholy Vessel, just such a good card.
裁きは終えた。
Nice. I get to play this for free. Nothing to worry about here, which is really good. I think we're in a really, really good position now. Because they have to deal with this. They've wasted their vessel just to remove one thing. Unlucky. The question is, do I Super Evo this? Maybe? What else am I Super Evoing in this game? Like, nothing else, really. This forces them to have another amulet to clear the board. This is a little harder to get through. But they're playing the 6-drop amulet this turn, that just kind of gives up their turn, right? And I still get value after Lapis coming back. Lapis. Lapis. Alright. If they clear the board and do nothing this turn, I can just Cocutus for this next turn. Where is my Jean? They're probably Super Evo Jean to clear this, right? Or are they just going to use this and deal 4 to me? Oh, oh, there's my Jean finally. I don't want to do this though. Jean, Super Evo, clear. Doesn't feel the best. Could this to heal the 10, Super Evo, clear Jean, have ward. And add this and this. I think that's fine, and then I get a pop this one turn earlier, because I can save this for next turn. Right? That's probably what I do. Oh no, this lives there? Oh no, because I have this and this. Yeah, we're good.
水のサレファまだ眠いけど神の存在証明本流渦巻けここは退くチクッといきます
Alright, so we go to 11. That's a little harder to get. I have to get through a 6-6 and do 11 to me. And next turn I get Lapis, Jean, Evo. That should be game, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah. So if they don't put it something that has 6 or more health or kill me this turn, I should just win the following turn. Not bad, not bad.
神の足跡に感謝しますなんてゲームでしょ楽しまないと
Probably don't need this as bad in this matchup. This is probably good. God, I can't believe I threw that game. I am an idiot. Not even sure playing this out is correct because I can just like cast spells on it now to help spell boost, but they probably don't matter right now because it's just like passages do nothing. Not really in a rush to do anything. We don't really need to dig for anything right now. So this next turn I can just this. Yeah, their hand must be bad if this is like all they're really doing right now. What am I doing on 5? Do I just want to... Does it pop one turn sooner here? What am I... Am I worried about anything? I don't think so. Just don't want the play point to go to waste, I guess. Second Andrea has hit the building. Ooh, they're probably set up for their dimension climbs now. Kinda spooky.
Just
run this out as a threat for now. Is this... Oh, no play points. They're drawing still. Maybe their hand isn't that great right now. But how can it not be after all that drawing, like doing nothing for so long? No, my 2-2. That's fine. Kind of sad they didn't play more than one. They played into my rodeo. I got all the draws right.
潰しちゃおうね。
万来降臨
It'd be nice if they don't clear this 8-8, but they definitely have a way to clear it. If they don't clear this 8-8, that's going to be pretty sick when I Jean them. How do they not have, like, Kuon at this point? Oh no, they just used the 2-cost thing. Interesting. Yeah, that figures.
裁きは終えた
どちらも折れた。
Not having Seraph on 8 kind of sucks. That would have been a really good Seraph Evo turn. No reason to pop this yet, I think, because I can just use it as a 6 damage clear if needed with Jean if they play like other stuff.
背中を押します。
I wonder if this is a game where we're gonna go to deck out. If they're playing like this much drawn stuff, they're definitely...
皆さんに宿題
They have to be playing Kokutis, right? Because next turn it's probably Kokutis D shift is what I would do if I was in their position, which is really bad for me because I just don't have like the long game to like beat out that strategy. They're dimension climbing now? Okay, their hand must have been fucking horrendous. Holy shit. Well, that's not a good sign. They're using foresights right now to draw. Oh yes, waste more of your hand, please, please. Jean here is not going to be bad. I'm going to be left with like, what is it? 4-7 or whatever. Ooh, this is so good, but I can't play it now. We just do this. Jean, clear the board. Just go ahead and draw now. I probably should have drew first. That was a mistake. Where are my 6-drop amulets? That's what I want to know at this point. Oh my god, their hand is just like nothing. So we got a turn to set this up, which is nice. Which means that we have infinite value now. So next turn I can like Olivia into Celepa.
再び必ず 無休の空へと飛び立たん
Not bad. Still probably just this Evo.
水のサルファまだ眠いけどちょっと強くするね宿命さえも切り伏せる渦巻け私に続け
This matchup as Rune, you have to play for like an OTK. You can't just like tempo out things like this. Because like I have so much healing, and like the longer the game goes, it's just I'm like I don't care.
てめえじゃ無理だ受けてみなてめえの面を吹き飛ばす寝ようっと
Wait for face, interesting.
苦難を超え栄光へ至る
I did I use the 6-drop amulet this game? I didn't, right? Okay. Means it's still in my deck, which means I gotta do this to clear the board, right? This and heal 5.
痛いのなんて一瞬です私に続けさゆた放ちます神の存在証明
I think we just accept this trade here, because I don't think one card will get them 10 or 14 damage next turn. And they have to clear this, so this should be game.
クレア行こうどこまでもうぞうむぞうまとめてチリだ燃やせるよなんだってまだ果てじゃない再び必ず
面をかぶるは良き若者っと
潰しちゃおうね
我が星が兆すは楽天 ラブ&ピースを届けっか
門を開け万なる逆とよ
ハゼロ
原初の罪を再びもたらす
あとは任せた
苦難を超え栄光へ至る神の不在を恐れるなかれ放ちます
はい注目はい注目
しけてやがる